Hello everyone, I'm Shobhita. Please like the videos on my channel Shobhita Talks, and if you have not subscribed my channel yet, please subscribe it and don't forget to press the bell icon so that you keep getting notifications for my upcoming videos. Stay tuned to these videos because they are very beneficial for learners of English language, for students of all age groups, and for the teachers also. The tip for the day is again for students. In my previous video, I told you always prepare your lessons a day before. So now, today I want to tell you that prepare your bags a day before. Don't do it in a rush in the morning when you are in a hurry to go to school. A day before, take out your timetable and put your bags accordingly. And just remember the day. Don't think that today is Tuesday, or most of the students, ma'am, I thought that today is Wednesday, but today is Thursday. See, check the day correctly and put your books along with your exercise books. By saying exercise books, I mean your copies, your notebooks. So that saves you with the hassle of doing double work, like first copying it in your rough exercise book and then putting it in your fair ones. So prepare your lessons and prepare your bags also. The word of the day is abandon. Abandon. It means to give up something completely, leave permanently, lack of inhibition. What part of speech is abandon? It is a verb. And I'll speak out a few sentences just to tell you how you can use this word in sentences. We found a cat that had been abandoned by its owner. The captain gave the order to abandon the ship as the water flooded the lower deck. She wiped her tears, determined not to abandon her sister as her friend did. Tom was abandoned by his parents. Let's begin the video for today, and the topic is voice. Now there are two kinds of voice, active voice and passive voice. So first we take up active voice. A verb is an active voice when its form shows that the person or thing denoted by the subject does something, or we can say is the doer of the action. It is called active voice because the person denoted by the subject acts. Direct action is shown. For example, Karan helps Sanjay. The form of the verb helps shows that the person denoted by the subject is doing something. Karan, the person denoted by the subject, is in action. The verb helps is said to be in the active voice. So when direct action is shown by the subject, it is called active voice. And now what is a passive voice? A verb is in the passive voice when its form shows that something is done to the person or thing denoted by the subject. The passive voice is so called because the person or thing denoted by the subject is not active but passive. That is, it receives some action. Sanjay is helped by Karan. So in this sentence, Sanjay has become the object of the verb. In the previous sentence, in active voice, Sanjay was the object of the verb, of the transitive verb. And in this sentence, the form of the verb shows that something is done to the person denoted by the subject. Something is done to Sanjay, the person who is denoted by the subject. The verb is helped is said to be in the passive voice. So in active voice, the direct action is shown and the subject is the doer, and direct action is shown, and in the passive voice, the indirect action is shown. It is in, the verb is in the passive form. The doer is in the passive form. Now I will speak a few sentences in which you will see that how active voice is transformed into passive voice. Note very carefully and remember that the object of the transitive verb in the active voice becomes the subject of the verb in the passive voice. Now first I'll speak active voice and then the passive voice. Mary loves Jane. Jane is loved by Mary. So in this sentence, Mary loves Jane. Mary is the subject and Jane is the object. Loves is the verb. When we transform it into passive voice, Jane is loved by Jane is loved by Mary. So Jane, the object in the first sentence, became the subject in the passive voice. Jane is loved by Mary. The mason is building the wall. The wall is being built by the mason. Somebody has stolen my purse. My purse has been stolen by somebody. They had already repaired the road. The road had already been repaired by them. He will finish the work in a fortnight. The work will be finished by him in a fortnight. So these are a few examples. You just have to remember one thing, that the object in the active voice becomes the subject in the passive voice. In active voice, the direct action is shown, and in passive voice it is in a passive form. So this is all about active and passive voice. Hope you all have understood it well. Stay connected and you will learn more in my next video. Till then, be safe and enjoy yourself. Bye.